Hey guys, welcome back for another day. I've got a great flow planned. It's going to be a deep dive just into the energetic body, feeling our movements, and just staying strong within that midline, trying to draw it all in, especially that we've been cultivating throughout these last couple of weeks if you've been doing any of my videos. But let's get started. So we're going to start in Sphinx pose, so coming to lie on the belly and then placing one elbow up and then the other, so the elbows are neatly tucked under the shoulders, so directly under, and you can either spread your fingertips wide and the palms or the wrist creases are in line with your elbows, or you can bring them to kiss, so in like a prayer position. And the legs, you want to bring them as wide as the yoga mat and keep the toes slightly activated just to support your lower back, so you're pressing your pubic bone firmly into the earth, finding a nice deep stretch in that lower lumbar spine. And you want to keep your neck nice and long, so gaze down towards the palms. Remember, it's an extension of the spine. And as you come into this posture, you come into this moment, you can either begin to close down your eyes or keep your gaze down at your palms and just gently begin to breathe deeply into the belly and exhale completely. Maybe to start off with, you breathe in through the nose and then you exhale through the mouth. So just playing around with your breath. Just notice how your body responds. How are you feeling today? What are you coming to the mat with? Just know that all of you is welcome. Starting off with some nice cleansing, nourishing breaths in. And nice cleansing, nourishing breaths out. So as you cultivate this awareness to begin the practice, maybe you set a little intention, one that you can flow with throughout the day, off the mat, or just in this present moment. And taking a couple more breaths here at your own pace. There's no rush. This is your practice, so make the most of it. And then gently blink open the eyes if the eyes were closed. And you're going to extend the palms out if they were kissed together. And you're going to gently bring the right palm into center, but slightly the fingertips or the palm is going to come on a diagonal. And you're going to press firmly into that right elbow and reach with your left arm behind you, bending the left knee, grabbing the left foot, and you're either going to just pull that left heel towards your bum, so you may be here, you may be there, or if you can go a bit deeper, you can hook it into the elbow crease. And in this posture, you really want to find that openness, so spiraling out with that chest, kicking the foot away, but as well pushing that left hip down. So trying to connect that left hip onto the earth whilst not collapsing in that right shoulder, keeping your chest nice and open. Your gaze can come to look behind you to find a gentle neck stretch. You're pressing firmly into that right foot as well. So this is a full body experience. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. And exhale to gently release that left leg down. Very slowly, you come back to turn to center and take it to the other side. The left elbow comes into center. The left palm on a 45-degree angle out, And then twisting over to the right, reaching the right arm behind us. Gently bending that right leg, using the right palm either here, or if you can, bringing it into that wrist crease, the elbow crease of the right palm or the right arm. And just beginning to twist, finding a nice openness through the chest. Gaze comes over the right shoulder. We're pressing firmly into that left elbow, not collapsing, staying aware. And pushing that right hip down into the earth, so you're getting a nice quad stretch as well as a back bend and a twist. It's a 3-for-1 here. And then on an exhale, gently release that right leg back down. Come back to center. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders and lift yourself up to a tabletop position. And just staying in tabletop position, aligning the spine. So tucking in that tailbone, drawing the navel in and up. Imagine a string pulling that navel up towards the spine. Your fingertips are spread wide. Your breath is nice and long and smooth. And then you're going to tuck the toes under, bring the wrists a tiny bit closer towards your knees and gently rock back and forth, warming up the palms. Just ensure that you're pressing into the fingertips as you move forward and pressing into the toes as you move back. So inhale, we come forward, stomach is engaged. Exhale, we rock back. And then coming to a stop, the fingertips face to the side of the mat, the wrist creases are about an inch or two apart, and you're just gently going to roll around the wrists in a circle one way and then the other, feeling the distribution of your weight, especially in all four corners of the wrists and the fingers, and then reverse your circle. Coming to a stillness, we continue the fingers to face now towards us, the wrist creases facing towards the front, and gently lean back to sit on our heels. And you can swing from side to side, or bend one elbow and then the other. And just ensure that your shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears, your jaw is nice and loose. Maybe you check in with the neck, nodding at yes, and then no. And then releasing the palms, untucking the toes, and lifting the right leg as you connect to your center. So engage that core again, press away from the earth as if you're doing a cat pose. So a nice dome in the upper back, and you're going to lift the right leg, bending through the right knee, and the toes are flexed, and you're just going to pulse that heel up to the sky. Maybe check behind your right shoulder just to see that the leg is not out to the side, but it's stayed into the midline. And then come back, bring your neck back to gaze down between the palms so the neck is nice and long. And then lifting that right leg up to the sky, connecting to your core. So really engage, suck that navel in, press firmly into the right palm, lifting the left palm and reaching behind to see if you can grab the right foot. And then on an inhale, kick that right foot up and away as you lift up through the front body, opening your chest up, your gaze is forward. And we're just here for 2 breaths in, squeeze that right knee into the midline, exhale, last one, inhale, and exhale, keep the leg where it is, the left palm comes down to the earth. Inhale, reach that right heel further and up away. Kick it up. And then exhale, knee to nose. And holding the knee in here, using the left palm to grab the right shin, press it up into your chest, and then stepping it forward in between the palms, coming into a low lunge. Maybe you come high on your fingertips, maybe you even just hover the hands so you're pressing firmly into that right heel. Finding a bit of fire in the midline. So you're not collapsing into the shoulders, your chest is nice and open to the front of the room. And then heel toeing the right foot a tiny bit forward. And you're going to inhale here, find length through that left hip as it forces down towards the earth. Expand your chest, gaze up. And exhale to shift back. And then bring the palms closer towards the body. Inhale, lift up halfway. Flex those right toes towards you. And exhale to round down. And you want to square the hips off to the front of the mat. By pulling that right hip back, pushing the left hip forward. You should feel a nice yummy stretch in that right hamstring. And then bringing that right foot a tiny bit back towards the body, lifting it up and bringing it back. Inhale to rock forward. Exhale to arrive here. Inhale, press firmly into your foundation, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, the left palm comes forward, the right palm comes back as we twist to the right. Squeeze that right knee into the midline. Inhale to flip the left palm up. Exhale, reverse. Left palm comes over the head, right palm kisses the back of the left thigh. Inhale here, reach that left arm up and away. Keep that left knee that right knee squeezing in. And exhale, cartwheel the palms down to center. Lift up the back knee, step back plank pose. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, press firmly into the pubic bone. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale to lower down. Maybe you push up through plank or tabletop and we meet in downward facing dog. Walk out your dog, bending one knee and then the other. And come back to your breath as you dive deep into this moment. Spreading your fingertips wide, taking the pressure out of the wrists as you press firmly into the knuckles. And then at your own pace, coming to meet in a tabletop position before we take it to the other side. So just ensure your fingertips are spread wide, the wrists are underneath the shoulders. Engage your core, take a deep breath in, long breath out, nod the head yes, and then no, just loosening any tension in that space. And then lifting the left leg up, bending the left knee, flexing the left toes, press firmly away from the earth. And just begin some gentle pulses, kicking that left foot up to the sky. Squeeze that left glute. We're working the bum here, as well as the hamstrings. And then inhale to kick that left leg up and away. Expand through the front of the chest, so a gentle back bend, a cow pose, and then see if you can reach that right arm behind, grabbing the left foot as you exhale to kick that left foot up and away. Nice openness in the front of the chest, press away with that left palm. Squeeze that left knee into the midline. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, the right palm comes back down, the left leg stays high. Inhale, reach that left heel higher up, engage your core. Exhale, bring knee to nose around the spine. Lifting up the right hand, grabbing a hold of that left shin, bringing it tight into your chest as you help it step forward in between your palms. Reconnect with your breath as you clean up the supported low lunge. Again, maybe you lift the palms off the ground slightly just to engage that midline. Or you come on your fingertips or you come on your knuckles, depending on how your wrists are feeling. Nice openness through the chest, shoulders are relaxed, jaw is loose. And then heel toeing that the left foot a tiny bit forward, so now you're really lowering that right hip down towards the earth. And take a deep inhale here, feel that expansion. And exhale to shift back, coming into a runner's lunge or a half Hanuman, which is a half splits posture. Inhale to lift up halfway, straighten the spine, press firmly into that left heel, feel that engagement through the back of the left leg. Exhale to round forward. As you rest here, just ensure your hips are squared to the front of the mat, the left toes are flexing towards the face. Gaze is down at the left shin. And you're breathing deep into the belly, pulling that left hip back, pushing the right hip forward. And then inhale to rise up, bring that left foot a tiny bit back as you shift forward. Exhale, arrive in that supported lunge. Press into your foundation, connect to your core. Inhale, reach the arms forward, up and back. And exhale, you twist to the left. Right palm comes forward, left palm back. Inhale, squeeze that left knee in. Flip the right palm, reverse. The right palm comes over the head. Left hand comes to the back of the right thigh. Take a deep inhale, reach that right palm up and away. Squeeze your legs into each other. And exhale, cartwheel the palms down. Framing the front foot, lift up the back knee, step back, plank pose. Inhale, lower all the way down. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, lift up, either cobra or upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, we spread the knees wide, the big toes to touch, melting down in to an extended child's pose. And actively reaching those fingertips away from you as your bum presses firmly down towards your heels, so you're creating a nice stretch in the front part of your body, especially the triceps and the armpits. And if you like, you can come onto the fingertips, or if you want, you can bend at the elbows. I love this stretch. It really gets into my triceps and my lats. When you bring the palms behind, neck towards the back of the chest. Just notice if you can slow everything down. You may feel a little bit of heat, a bit of fire generated from that practice. Really good. It means your body's working well. It's being optimized to its full function. Now's the time to relax and let go. In your own time, we're going to gently bring our palms on an inhale up towards our body, closing our knees. And then as you exhale, the palms come to one side, the legs come to the other, and you bring the legs nice out and in front. And we're just going to finish with a nice gentle forward fold. So inhale to reach the palms up to the sky, create length through the front and the back body. And exhale to shift at the hips, either grabbing the feet, the ankles, or the shins. And we'll take an inhale to lift up halfway. So expand your chest, straighten up through the spine. Feel that connection with your sit bones. And as you exhale, your belly softens, allowing you to round forward. The neck hangs loose, tucked into the chest. And either finding a nice active engagement in this pose, or just letting everything hang. So not holding onto your legs, just flipping the palms so they face upwards. Forward folds like these are a perfect way to center the mind, to bring peace and harmony into our space, as we just let gravity do the work. Focus on our breath as it guides us deeper into the body, connecting to our center, connecting to this present moment. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, just laying here, resting, relaxing, releasing. And by now, that back should have loosened up a bit, as well as your hamstrings, so maybe you bring your palms a tiny bit more forward, finding a bit more length in the front and the back body of the torso. And then in your own time, flipping the palms to come onto the fingertips, tucking the chin into the chest, and connecting the dots as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, tucking the chin in. The neck comes up last, and rolling the shoulders up and back and down the side body, maybe checking in with the neck as the fingertips come beside the body, supporting you. And then just gently crossing at the legs, coming to sit in an easy cross. Maybe you bring the uncomfortable leg in front. For me, that's my left. And then sitting nice and upright, gently closing down your eyes. Really relaxing here, so feeling the body just loosen. But it's still kind of engaged, so the crown is reaching up to the sky, the neck is nice and long, the spine is erect, chest is open, shoulders relaxed, jaw is loose. And then just taking a couple of breaths here, just to notice how you feel. In that same process, bring the palms to kiss at the heart space. And as you check in with how you are, begin to feel your heartbeat. Begin to feel the center of your chest open up a bit more, inviting this new experience to flow with you throughout the rest of your day. And finding a gentle smile, bowing down to yourself in gratitude and appreciation for showing up today. You've done so good. You should really congratulate yourself for stepping onto the mat, for giving back to yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy. I really honor your presence today. Namaste. Thank you.